I'm going to talk about one of the known issues while installing ESXi 7.0 update 3 on Intel NUC. I received a couple of emails from some of our friends. So in this video, I will show you the resolution steps, how we can fix that known issue. Okay. And so the agenda is like this. What is one of the known issues while installing ESXi 7.0 update 3 on Intel NUC system? And where do we get the compatible network driver for ESXi 7.0 or 7.0 update 3? And how to add network driver to ESXi 7.0 update 3 and make a custom ISO for Intel NUC system? So some of our friends already aware of Intel NUC. Just in case if anyone not aware of Intel NUC, this is a screen capture. Get it from the Intel website. So Intel NUC is normally we can use it for a VMware home labs. So the system is it's like a palm size only. So this is the screenshot. And if you see the what is the main hardware peripherals it consists is it have a power button, headphone jack, and also the USB. And the main button is power pin button and also the SD card slot. And we have few USB ports, and also we have a local area network LAN connections and HDMI connection. Okay, but this system, it's a completely customized NUC system. And suppose in my home lab, I'm using two models, Intel NUC 10 and Intel NUC 11. And some of latest model is Intel NUC 12. And the memory present it's supported for until 64 GB, and hard disk you can increase up to 2 TB based on your budget. And the CPUs also it comes with a 6 core or 8 core process. And so based on your choice, you can select any of the model, whatever you want. But while installing the practicing the ESX installation directly on Intel NUC, there is one of the known issue. So this is the known issue. So normally it will, while installing ESX at the end, during the ESX installation, it shows that no network adapters. So clearly in this error message, it clearly says that no network adapters were detected. Either no network adapters are physically connected to the system, or a suitable driver could not be located. A third party driver may be required. So normally when we are installing ESXi on any of the system, we know the minimum requirement is we should have a 1 Gbps network card. So most of the time we have a network connection. So, but in this error, they clearly says that there is one driver missing. So the observation from this error message is it requires a suitable network driver or doesn't have a compatible driver. So we already find the clue. So with this help of clue, we need to go for a further troubleshooting. So first we need a driver where we can get the network driver. So VMware already giving a one of the community website, VMware flinks.vmware.com. Here we can get it. So the question is, where do we get the compatible network driver for ESXi 7.0 update 3? And to download the community network driver, this is the link, and later I will copy these links in our video description. If you want, you can use it these links. So this link says it will provide you a community network driver for ESXi. So when we download this link, this driver, again this driver has to be included or combined with our ESXi 7 ISO. So how we can combine and all, I will show you in the next slide. See how to add a network driver to ESXi 7.0 update 3 and make a custom ISO for Intel NUC system. So in order to do this one, the first one we already have ESXi 7.0 ISO. So but while preparing this custom ISO, what's the recommended step is instead of using ISO folder, you can just download ESXi zip file. Zip file means offline bundle. So once you download the ESXi offline bundle, that offline bundle you can add with our network driver, community network driver for ESX. Once we combine this both, we'll have a custom ISO is ready with network driver. So using this ISO, we can directly install on Intel NUC so that that error will be resolved successfully. Okay, and let me explain the high level steps. So here are the high level steps. Firstly, download the ESXi7.0 update 3 offline bundle star.zip file. That means that update 3 zip file only, offline bundle only we can download. And secondly, download the community network driver from VMware Flink's website. And thirdly, place these two zip files. The even network driver also comes with a zip file only. These two zip files you can place it into one of the Windows system, prepare any of the one temporary folder and keep it in the same folder, and then combine the both zip files using VMware PowerCLI commandlets. That means using VMware PowerCLI commands, we can combine these two zip files, and next create an ESXi7.0 update 3 custom ISO with network driver. Using this after combine, make one custom ISO. That means export both into a one custom ISO file. That ISO file eventually make a bootable ESXi7.0 update 3 USB, and then proceed to install it in our NUC system. Once we prepare the bootable USB, you know how to install the ESXi7 already. Okay, so here the key point is PowerCLI commands. So these commands I will show you in the next two slides. Okay. So the first I will explain the commands, and later I will log into our lab system. I will explain you the how we can execute all these commands in VMware PowerCLI. Okay, and we have to install VMware PowerCLI modules from the PowerShell command line. So this is the important pre-requirement before we run this command. Our PowerShell must, on top of the PowerShell, must run with a VMware PowerCLI modules. Okay, and in order to run all the scripts execution, set execution policy should be all execution policy should be all signed. Okay, this is a recommended step. And then we can install the module name VMware PowerCLI. In our lab system we already installed, but if you want to install a PowerCLI on PowerShell, you can run this command. Okay, and then change the PowerCLI directory to the temp folder where our ESXi offline image and network driver is located. Okay, and then we have to run this command, add the ESXi software depot with this our zip file, downloaded zip file. Similarly, add the network driver also to the software depot. Okay, and this is the second command. Once we run these two commands and go to the next point, now define a new ESXi image and add the software package. So we have to define a new ESXi image profile and clone the profile with our default ESXi name to with a custom name. I just given a custom name as Intel NUC, and vendor name you can keep it any name. Suppose I given a our channel name Gnan Cloud Garage, and add the second command is add the ESXi software package image profile with net community. That means whatever the package name we created, that same package we included the network driver. Okay, and then as a final step we have to build the custom ISO. So to build the custom ISO, first we created a software package, then we are preparing a custom ISO. Okay, so you can run the command export -ESXi image profile image profile, our image profile, and export it to the, because our image profile already running with the network driver, so export it and make it as a ISO. So our actual file path should be our default temp folder, and it will make it as a ISO folder. Once this custom ISO image is ready, and then you can copy or write it to the USB, and we can use this as a boot to our Intel NUC system. Okay, hope you clear about all these steps. Now we can quickly jump into our lab system and we can execute all these commands. So for graphical wise, this is a clear understanding. Download ESXi zip file first, and I mentioned as ISO, just ignore this ISO word, but we have to download ESXi offline bundle, extension is .zip, and then download network community driver, combine this both, make it as one software package. That software package you can convert into a ISO file. That ISO we can use it to install on Intel NUC system. Okay, now log into our lab system. Okay, so in our lab system, we can use default PowerCLI or integrated scripted environment also you can use. So right click here and select run as administrator. So once we open a PowerCLI, we have to verify. See, there are right side, all the modules are running. If you select the drop down menu, you can see already scroll down, you can see all the VMware modules are installed. Okay. Suppose if you want to install, I already shown you the command. Okay. That command you can use it. And if you want to verify our PowerCLI version, you can run the command ps version table and press enter. If you want to run PowerCLI, PowerShell should be minimally 5.1 or later edition. Okay. And to verify the uh, PowerCLI version, get hyphen PowerCLI version. So commands just for our quick, instead of typing, I copy it in the desktop. So let me copy and paste. See, the to verify the PowerCLI version, get hyphen PowerCLI version. Just copy and run it in our PowerCLI. See our PowerCLI version, we can see it now. It is saying that we have to run the execution. Okay, see now this warning we can safely ignore, and we can see PowerCLI version is 12.7. Okay, this is the latest version. Now, and if you want to verify whether PowerCLI module is installed or not, just run the command find module hyphen name VMware PowerCLI. Because we already verified through the graphic mode, here we already verified VMware modules are installed. To verify from command line, this is the command. So just to find hyphen module space hyphen name our VMware.PowerCLI module. So once you press enter, it will automatically detect our VMware PowerCLI module. So within all the commandlets, it's trying to detect from all the modules. Okay, and even there is another module mainly for to make it customized. So VMware.image builder must be included in our module. So if you go to the command here, see when we run the find module, already PowerCLI module is there. And for image also, you can verify from graphical or command line. If you just scroll down here, you can see VMware image builder also should be there. See VMware dot image builder. So image builder is there means we can able to make custom ISOs, custom image or custom ISOs. Okay. So now as per our slide, I already given one of the command before running the any of the executions, we should make all the execution policy should be all signed. So copy this command. This is normally a standard command. Just run that command. So S to all. So this is set execution policy is already all signed. Now another command. The command is we need to install a PowerCLI. We are already running with a PowerCLI. So we can skip this command. Suppose in your home lab, if you do not have PowerCLI, run this command in PowerShell. Okay. And we have two methods. Either you can install online method with if you have an internet connection. If you do not have internet connection, download the bundle and paste it into the C drive program files, Windows PowerShell modules folder location. Okay. And then you can run the input command. Now change the PowerCLI directory to temp folder. So temp folder, before changing the temp folder, I'm just showing you the PowerCLI download link. If you type in the Google VMware PowerCLI download, you will redirect it to the official VMware download link. Okay. And another link is if you search in the Google network driver for ESXi, you will be redirected to VMware Flink's website. And here you can see download option. Okay, and this is the only the native driver. Even if you select the requirements tab, it will be supported for all the Intel Ethernet cards and even for supported for 7.0 update 3. Okay, and so this is available directly from flinks.vmware.com. You can just search in the internet network driver for ESXi, or else later I will copy this link in our video description. Okay, and another link is we already know from VMware downloads website, you can download the ESXi 7.0 update 3 offline bundle. Okay, and I am also using one of the software to make the bootable USB. So to create a bootable USB, you can use Rufus software. So Rufus software only I'm using. Okay, and all these links I will share it later. Now let's quickly log into our temp folder. We'll verify with interest of our time. I already downloaded and I created one temp folder in C drive custom ISO and I copied these files So community network driver and ESXi 7.0 update 3 zip file, both zip files are copied to temp folder, and also the our Rufus ISO Rufus software also copied. Okay. Now first we'll run on the PowerCLI commands first as per our description, slide description. So the first command is add the, we have to change the PowerCLI directory to temp folder. So let's click clear the screen and now run the command. Just close this one. So command is change directory, and our directory is running on C drive, and we have the folder is custom ISO. So when you select custom ISO, we are redirect to customize. To verify our files are there or not, just type directory command dir. You will see our community driver is there, and also ESXi7 is there. Okay. So, and also I downloaded for to create a bootable USB, I downloaded the Rufus software also. Okay. So now to add this, to run the command add -ESXi depot, this command, just copy. So paste it here. Now space dot slash, and we have to type with a VM and press tab. So now press enter. So this zip file is depot URL is added. Okay. And similarly, run the another command for a network driver. So again, use the same command. So just paste and dot slash, our driver is net community. So press enter. So this driver also going to add it to our depot URL. So both are added to. Now another command is, now define a new ESXi image and add the software packages. So the new ESXi image means the command also start with new -ESXi image profile, and we can use the clone profile. So copy, paste, and our ESXi name is same as it is, whatever the name we have here, you can just use the same name. Copy. Okay. So now quotations close, space, -name, and space. We can enter our any of the custom name. Suppose in our command, I given custom name is ESXi7 Intel NUC. You can use this name also. So we can use ESXi7 Intel NUC. This is our custom profile name, image profile name, and -vendor name also you can enter. Just copy, and vendor name, just for our easy understanding, I given the vendor name as our channel name, Gnan Cloud Garage. Okay. Now press enter. When you press enter, it says that cannot process the argument. So clone profile, no image profile has been matches. Okay. So that is the case. We can just go here. So we have to give the name as a standard name. Okay. So re-enter the same command and change the name to standard. So we can use -standard. Okay, now enter. Okay, so Intel NUC name, vendor is created and accepted the partner supported. Okay, now another one is add the ESX software package. So for this image, we are going to add a software package net community. So we can copy the same command, copy, paste, and for this image profile, I'm using the same name. So just copy from here the standard name, paste it here. And this image, we are going to add, sorry, image should be Intel NUC image. net community. ESXi7 hyphen Intel NUC. Now run the software packages net hyphen community. Okay, now it says that we may not use the same name. Okay, let's slightly adjust the name. Here there is a hyphen, so sorry for the typo. Just remove the hyphen. Now enter. Okay, so package also added, software package is added. Then the last step is exporting. So export this into the ISO file. So copy. So make sure the naming convention, whatever we used in the above, same naming convention we have to use. So we have used the above naming convention is Intel i7 and hyphen Intel NUC. Now it's export into the same path. We are making the software package into a ISO file. So ESXi7 hyphen Intel NUC.iso. Once we type this command, press enter. So it may take a while to make the ISO file. Okay, see ISO file is completed. When you just go to our default temporary folder, you can see ISO file is ready, disk image file. If you want to see the extension, go to the view and we can see the show the view file extension view we can see, or else it is already in it is showing the type as image file. Okay, now this image file, we can make our USB to bootable USB. Let's say a bootable USB, I have the GNAN, okay, and the USB is completely free. This USB D drive, I'm going to make this as a bootable USB. So how we can make bootable USBs? We can use Rufus software. So just go to the custom ISO folder, open this Rufus software. Once we launch this one, it will detect our thumb drive. Okay, once it is detected, see already our thumb drive is detected. Once it is detected, we have to select the boot selection. So click on select and mount our ISO file. See ISO file is in custom ISO, mount to the ESXi7 Intel NUC, click on open. And now click on start. The other options you can just leave it default, click on start. So it says it is going to write an ISO image mode. Okay, that is a recommended, click on OK. And it is going to erase the existing data. So currently there is no any data. So just click on OK. So now it is preparing the bootable ESXi7 up, you update 3. Okay. See copying the ISO files is in progress. So once this is make it as a bootable ISO, and afterward, you know how to install the ESX in a Intel NUC system. Okay. Okay, 94. Yeah, it's completed. See, once it is ready, just click on close this widget and go to the computer and verify whether all the bootable files are copied or not. See, bootable files are ready. Okay, so now our ESXi7 Intel, our name, thumb drive name also changed, ESXi7 Intel. So using this bootable thumb drive, we can install it in our Intel NUC system. Okay. So hope you got an idea how to add a network driver to ESXi7 U3 image file. Okay, and we are making as a custom ISO for Intel NUC system. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you. If you are watching this video first time, please do view, like, share, and subscribe to my GNAN Cloud Garage channel. And if you are already subscribed, I appreciate all your support. Bye for now.